Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to COD Zombies in HQ, and ladies and gentlemen, please revive me. I glitched out Black Ops 3. We all glitched out Black Ops 3. If you guys are aware, currently, after the latest patch adjusted BO3, it's 1.21, I believe, all of your old theater mode footage, so anything you recorded pre-patch is totally and utterly glitched. In this video, we're going to be checking out the extent of this glitch here on Revelations. You can already see it starting, where in my little spawn menu here, just spawned in round 1, I already got the L car, obviously not the starting weapon. I do want to say hello to everybody watching live in chat. I see all you. Hello to everybody watching this after the fact as a VOD as well. I'd appreciate it, guys, if you can smash that thumbs up button down below. And hey, consider subscribing to the channel if you're not already. Okay, so first things first. Guys, let me know in chat. I can see you live. If not, you know, you're watching after the fact. Where is the Pack-a-Punch on Revelations? Where is the Pack-a-Punch on Revelations, right? It starts off here. It goes up into our little buddy's mouth. I think it still might be here. All right, where is it? No, yeah, it's still here, but there's another one. Do you know where the Pack-a-Punch is? Is it in the Apothecon? No. The Pack-a-Punch on Revelations is actually, as we go on going for the big reveal here, boys. It's right above Revelations, or right above Nocturne Totem. So if you guys didn't know that, you know, if you need to Pack-a-Punch your weapons anytime in the future, just hop through this hole and you'll be able to maybe just maybe reach it. All right, I'm just kidding. Let's continue on with this game. So you're gonna see, or start off with the L car here, kind of, you know, standard operating procedure. Just it's the L car. It's awkward, but it's not totally weird, right? Things are gonna get weirder and weirder. All right, let's quickly fast forward and I'll show you what I mean here. So as we kind of do the first ritual here, I'm waiting until I get my first weapon, and I'm not sure if you guys saw that, but currently in my game, the melee animation is a rocket launcher, and the RK5s turn into death and taxes. Now these aren't the regular Pack-a-Punch death and taxes, these are unpack-a-punched versions of them. You can see they don't have Pack-a-Punch camo, but they're the actual weapon. That is the game's replacement for the RK5. The RK5s are currently glitched out. So again, guys, this is theater mode footage where the original game, all the weapons you're playing with are switched with different versions. It's freaking weird as hell, and it's so much fun to watch. So look at, hold on, let me just look at this melee animation. Okay, so it decides at one point just to bring out the rocket launcher, pulls it back, and then gets the death and taxes back out. Seems legit, seems legit. Alright, let's quickly get a little bit more fast forward going on here. Oh, I wonder what happens when I grab this gobble gum. Let's go ahead and find out. Usually I go ahead and drink a perk or something. Let's see. Okay, it's like, so it's like you're making a shield or something like that. Yeah. What? Okay, there we go. Hold on, I want to see if that actually, if that continues, if we can get half invisible Takio. Thanks for coming out to the stream, guys. I know it's a little bit late for most of you guys, especially if you're in the UK. Nukehead in chat, what's up, dude? Let's speed this up a little bit. Let's see if we can get half invisible Takio. I guess where we go in for the gobblegum. Just go a little bit forward here. Let's see what happens here. How does this look like from third person? Let's see. This is where we grab it. And okay, so that was just a glitch. But he is kind of doing a little bit of a, he's doing a little bit of a robot. I don't know. I usually don't, you don't see that Takio that that stiff. When this guy attempts to be funny, it makes me want to shoot myself. Ow, that hurts, dog. That hurts. You know what? I'm gonna give you a meme for your trouble. There you go. Oh no, that's for later. There you go. Take that meme. If you guys aren't aware, yesterday we went in and did some more glitching on Der Eisendruck. Whenever you use the bow on Der Eisendruck, it turns into a plunger. You also got the monkey bomb on the back there. I believe this is from Twitter user Gay Richtofen. What a handle. So thanks a lot, buddy. This is, I'd say this is definitely a buy on the meme market, boys. I'm not sure. If you guys in chat, what is this? Is this a buy? Is this a sell? Or is this a stay? Is this a buy, is this a sell, or is this a stay meme? I think this is definitely a buy, as we get a good look at the, I believe this is going to be the Haymaker. But it is obviously only, only the trigger mechanism and the actual magazine is there, so, not exactly what you'd expect. I believe, I forgot what this is in my actual game. I think in my actual game that Haymaker is an Argus. So obviously not what we're seeing here. I'm trying to remember what, okay, by the way, if you guys saw the video today in terms of the daily update video, I'm throwing a grenade here. So this is an actual grenade. Here, I'm sorry, let me get rid of the meme. The meme was on there for way too long. Sorry, boys. This is a grenade. So I obviously do not have the Apothicon Servant. As you can see, the animation is all glitched. Let's go into first person mode and I'll show you. Actually, let's slow this down quite a bit. Alright, so I'm throwing a grenade. This is the grenade animation, guys. As he gets ready to go here. Hold on. Wait for it to shoot. Any day now. There we go. Okay. So this is the grenade throwing animation. As you guys can see, Apothicon Servant is gone. In first person, I think it's still there, but here it's not. Let's take a look at this thing, man. So this is the most powerful grenade ever in COD Zombies. And the reason is this has now become an Apothicon Servant grenade. It acts just like an Apothicon Servant in this theater mode glitch, but it's just a regular freaking grenade. Watch that. And it'll just blow up like it would any regular grenade, but it's like an Apothicon Servant explosion. It's totally glitched. It's fantastic. All right, let's speed forward here a little bit. Got a little bit of a bomb there. I want to see once I go and unlock the get the last. Yeah, there we go. Hold on. I've seen some screens on Horizon Drac where this part gets glitched for people. It doesn't seem like it's gonna happen for me. One thing I wanted to do later in this stream, we've already oh yeah, by the way, let's see. Well, I'll show you guys the rocket launchers later. We'll get back up there. Later in the stream, I do want to head outside the map. We already broke the barriers of the map. It's already overloaded what you're watching right now. And we're going to head down to the boss fight area and see if anything's changed there. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure the Haymaker is the Argus in the actual game. And I'm trying to remember what the SVG is. I think it might be some kind of assault rifle. Oh, here we go. Okay, hold on. Are you guys ready for this? Let's play it a little bit here. So this is what you guys saw in the thumbnail. I'm gonna go down here in just a moment. There we go. Hold on. I want to get it to the right point to show you guys. It's not yet. Hold on. Right, there we go. Okay, you guys ready for this? Usually, when you go down, you just shoot regular bullets, right? Not in this game. In this game, you freaking shoot XM53s from your gun. You shoot XM53s at zombies. I don't think it gets any better than that. Look at that thing, man. From the first person perspective, you can see it kind of firing off in the distance. I have to go so slow because this thing, it moves at the speed of a bullet. So we're at 0.1, as you can see, and it just knocked the freaking head off this zombie. Or I guess that's the arm. I think I shoot one more before I get revived here again. Yeah, there it goes. Oh, and it disappears. It makes absolutely no sense. Remember, this is Black Ops 3 Revelations where, you know, it doesn't have to make sense. Where reality doesn't matter, apparently. Alright, let's get back up here. Keep on going a little bit. I'm actually half surprised here. I want to check out the chicken coop, see if anything's different here. I know some textures have been glitched whenever they show, like, there's a activation switch for some kind of Easter egg. Okay, I don't think that arm's supposed to be there. I don't see anything inside the actual chicken coop if you guys do, so we're looking for some kind of blackish artifact that would kind of signal some kind of Easter egg activation. I don't see one in there, so apparently maybe there is nothing there triggering it. Regardless, so let's fast forward a little bit here, guys. As we're just getting started with this stream, I do want to ask you in chat, where in the world are you watching from? So definitely type in your country of origin down in the chat. I'd love to know. Someone said 420 viewers. 420 viewers indeed. I think we're a little bit higher than that now, but if you guys haven't smashed that thumbs up button right now, I'd appreciate the heck out of you. as I just freaking kill these zombies real quick. Alright, I think I do want to slow down here because I believe this is a part where we start glitching out with the rocket launcher once again. If you guys watched today's daily update, what did you guys think of it? If you haven't seen it already, definitely check it out and then come back to the stream. But I don't know, man. Talking about... Okay, I'm gonna kind of go out of the game here and just talk about something. Everyone's asking, I've seen asking before, dude, talk about DLC 5. I'm seeing all the countries and places coming in now, all over the world, mostly from the United States apparently. But talking about DLC 5 really quick, because I know everybody is talking about that. Everybody's really excited about the possibility of DLC 5. If you are, okay, like I've always said, guys, I am remaining neutral on the topic of DLC 5. But if you are a believer in DLC 5, it is a good argument to make that because Treyarch is continuously adding Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 weapons into Black Ops 3, that it would make the likelihood and feasibility of a remastered zombies map much easier. Because all of the weapons, or most of the weapons required for those zombies maps, are already in Black Ops 3. So if you are a believer in Black Ops 3 DLC 5, the fact that they just added the Galil and the Bowie knife, not the Bowie knife, the ballistics knife, as well as already the M16 and the PPSH, less so PPSH, but the M16 into Black Ops 3 is a decent argument if you are a believer. But if you're not, you can just say, well, they're just catering to the multiplayer people, right? So it kind of depends on which side you fall on. I personally think the best side right now is to probably stay somewhere in the middle on the topic of a DLC 5. But again, guys, only time will tell. People are definitely very excited about it. I'm not sure if you guys have been seeing the Glitching Queen's kind of teasers of DLC 5. I covered it in the video 2 days ago. But she's been teasing various aspects of DLC 5. She's known to have some inside connections too. So we'll see if her kind of teases and predictions come true. And here's hoping that they do. That's something curious there. The actual shield itself doesn't spawn in for whatever reason. Not 100% sure why. It could just be that, again, some of these assets on the map just get glitched and decide not to spawn in. Oh wait, one thing I do want to go back for a sec while we're here in Origins. So if you guys have noticed around here, I alluded to this earlier, we have Generator Station 3, right? We have a bunch of these signs. I believe there's a few over here too. We have more Generator Station 3, No Man's Land. In the code for Black Ops 3, there are signs for all, I believe, 6 or 7 generator stations. I think there's 6. So there's a texture sheet with all of the textures for all of the generator stations here in Origins. That's been there since the release of Black Ops 3. So that's not necessarily anything new, or not the release of Black Ops 3, but the release of Origins. But one of those textures, guys, is misspelt. So this is the texture from within the code of Black Ops 3. And as you can see, instead of Generator Station 6, it's Generator Station 6. So I am not sure what whoever made this texture was thinking when they decided to make that A G, but yeah, they done screwed up. They done screwed up just a little bit. Generator Station 6. That's direct from the code of Black Ops 3 too. So just an interesting tidbit for you guys if you weren't aware. Oh, by the way, I've also been seeing this. If you haven't watched my video about it before, I've seen some people claiming that these textures on the wall. Hopefully, you guys can see that pretty well. Let me put a light here. A little bit of range like that. Decrease the intensity. Some people have been claiming that these textures were added at some point in a patch after the release of Revelations. These have always been here in Revelations. I've seen some people making that claim. I've debunked it in a video past, but if you weren't aware, these images were always on Revelations. They are not new images. So that's a little bit of a debunk if you guys weren't aware of that already. Go back to that, and let's keep on keeping on. We zoom back into the map here. we're gonna go a little bit forward. We want to head inside the Apothecon. We also then want to go down into the boss fight and check out what's over there. Alright, so here we are inside the Apothecon. I didn't get a chance to explore this area in the glitched state that we are in, so I want to do that real quickly, see if there's anything new or something that we can visualize that's different. Getting a bunch of barriers in here too that normally aren't there, so that's pretty neat. That happened in Der Reisendrach as well. Alright, doesn't seem like there's anything explicitly new. Everything seems to have spawned in like it should have. I do want to thank Jimmy the Man, as well as Andreas, for dropping a subscription on the channel. Thanks so much, guys. We are just about to hit 200 thumbs up on the video too, so if you are enjoying it, be sure to smash that thumbs up button. Yeah, I don't know about you guys, but everybody is getting really excited about the possibility of a DLC 5, and I hope Treyarch doesn't let us down. Whether or not you believe it, I hope Treyarch doesn't let us down. Oh, what just happened? Oh, we just got freaking kicked out of that map. We just got kicked. That tends to actually, I think that happened at the last point I was trying to get to. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna go back in. We're gonna glitch outside the map. Check out that boss fight arena. This actually gives me a chance to show you guys what I'm talking about and how to actually do this yourself. So if you want to do this yourself, let me quickly back out the lobby. If you want to do this yourself, you have to make sure that you have a theater mode clip before the release of the latest patch. If you make a clip after like I did, it's not going to work. So it has to be Tuesday or earlier. SPFFA, what's up, dude? Oh, boys, can I get some rips in chat for that last game, by the way? Rips in chat for that last game. There we go. I know you guys love it, so we gotta get a little bit of a tombstone in there, boys. Alright, that's enough. We got enough rest in pieces. Guys, if you have any other sick memes you want to send me, my Twitter link is down in the description. Click on that. Go follow me. I'd love to know some of your guys' creations and feature it on some later versions of the Zombies Daily Update or on the streams, one of the two. Alright. We're going to go check out the boss fight arena next. So we're going to fast forward, wait till we get inside the actual Kino der Toten area of the map. From there, we're able to overload the map by placing a whole bunch of lighting elements down. Once we do that, all the barriers on the maps will disappear and we'll be able to fly around just like we please. If you guys have played Halo 3 way back in the day, it's a very similar concept to what was in Halo 3. In Halo 3, if you guys remember, you can throw down trip mines, and you just kind of keep spawning in trip mines, and that overloads the map in a very, very similar fashion to what is basically happens here in Black Ops 3. So let me just quickly turn the sound down a little bit so as we're fast forwarding, it doesn't get too annoying. We want to get to the Kino der Toten portion of the map. Unfortunately, it won't let me skip ahead. That tends to happen in some versions of the theater mode for whatever reason. Go to Pap Room. There was a person there. Wasn't aware of that. We can do that after. A person in Pap? What are you guys talking about? Let me know, guys, in chat. What are you talking about? A person in Pap? We'll definitely go there. We'll definitely go back. Richtofen is in Pap. I'm playing as Takio, so definitely Richtofen should not be in Pap. Okay, I'm excited to see if what you guys are talking about, because you definitely freaking saw something there. As we zoom forward here. I think I fail on this one. Yep, there you go. A person in Pap. You guys saw Richtofen in Pap? Ooh, man, I'm excited. While we're getting to that point, boys, I need you to tell me a little bit of something here. Is this a buy or a sell meme? If you were here in the chat beforehand or yesterday, you know what the consensus opinion is. But we got the Der Eisendrach Plunger Bow DLC 5 confirmed meme. Justin R dropped a super chat. He said, "Above Pap, you need a little revive." Above Pap, there was a zombie mannequin. Huh. Thanks for that $2 super chat, Justin R. Okay, we're definitely gonna go back and check out what you guys are talking about, because I noticed that you guys were talking about it after the fact. I didn't notice when we were actually there, so I'm excited to see what we find. We've known there to be awkward models and things spawning in that shouldn't spawn in before, so I'm excited to see. But I think if you guys are selling this as a sell meme, okay, this one's a buy, no doubt about it, no doubt about it. Rick Treyarch sneezes, YouTuber or community, DLC 5 is confirmed. Would it be better? I think the quality of this meme, the price of this meme, would be way up there, guys, if it was DLC 5 is 100% confirmed, because that 100% important for the meme. Again, guys, if you guys want to create your own memes, let me know. Send me down. I have a link in the description to my Twitter. Give me an @ and send me them there. I'd love to know what you guys make, and I'll be sure to include it if they're awesome on the next version of a stream or one of the actual videos, the daily Zombies News Update videos. So I'm excited to see what you guys saw here in the pap room. I think we're just getting near to the point where we're at it. So we are able to do the lighting glitch now. Okay, we're gonna do the. Okay, we'll go to the pap room first, and then we'll do the lighting glitch. How about that, guys? So I know you guys want to go both to the boss room and do the pap. To the pap zombie. But I'm hoping it spawns in without overloading the map. Ooh, I guess we're about to find out. All right. There's our boy. Let's see what you guys are talking about. It'll let me move my cam. It won't let me move the cam. Hold on. Sometimes glitches out here. There we go. Nope. Still won't let me move. Oh. We'll go back a little bit. That. Please let me move the camera. Ooh, boy. I'm trying to look in this cam, but I want to get in the free cam, and it's not letting me. As you can see, it's still totally glitched. Please, Takio. Please. Oh, man. I want to try to get it out. Okay, there we go. We broke free. Oh, no. There's barriers. Okay, so I think we are going to have to overload the map, because in this version, for whatever reason, there's a whole bunch of barriers that don't exist when you just play the map normally. I think I'm able to go here, yeah, but there's barriers right out in front of me. I can't go any more forward in free cam. Let's see if we can maneuver there somehow, though. I think you guys were saying on top of Pack-a-Punch, if I'm right. We might actually have to break Pack-a-Punch down first, though. Yeah, I think I'm pretty well stuck here. We might have to do the barrier break before we actually get to the man on top of Pap. I am able to maneuver here, though. Hold on. Let me see if I can get there. Looking. Oh, go back before Pap drops. We can do that. Alright, we're back before Pap drops. Let's see if we can see anything here. Oh! What? Boys, we found freaking Minecraft dude. What is Mr. Minecraft doing on this map? That is the blockiest looking character I've ever seen. Guys, thanks for the heads up. Look at this. Yeah, I want to get a good cam of his face. There he is, boys. I think this will make a decent meme as well, guys. This will make a decent meme as well. I wish the Pap was. Oh, here, what if we go forward, let the Pap fall down? I wonder if we can actually see him once the Pap falls to get a better view. He's still there. He's chill. Oh, okay, so he disappears. Oh yeah, he disappears once Pap falls, and there I'm just teleported. I don't know where the hell I am right now. I can't even move the camera here. Whoa, okay. Yeah, this is a little bit glitched. If you guys see in the background there, just a little bit glitched. Okay, hold on. Let me go back and see if we can't find our Minecraft buddy again. That's awesome. I don't think anybody's found that before. I've never even seen. Yeah, okay. I'm in a barrier here, so that freaking sucks. Let me. I was able to get to it once I just started here. Yeah, okay. Got to maneuver over there. You can even see our buddy from here. I don't think anybody's found that before. I have never seen that within the map. Oh man, it's Steve from Minecraft, dude. That is great. I love how he's even got like a little helmet. That's the best part. I have no idea why he's there too. It's like he's in just like a cocoon. Yo, it's Peter McCain. Dude, freaking Peter McCain confirmed in Revelations. He's actually inside the Pack-a-Punch in the Minecraft form before he actually just died and disappears. Okay, somebody said in chat, I believe that's Justin R, who dropped a 2. He said if I pause it right before, I should be able to see him with his full body. So let's do that right now. I hear myself blowing up the actual things to get the pap done. I don't want to have this moment go by, so I think I'm about to hit the third one here. Slow it down, slow it down. There we go. Oh, okay, yeah, it's about to drop. It's about to drop. Hold on. Yeah, okay, I think that's about as good as... I don't know why he emits so much freaking light, but there he is, boys. In all his... He's easier to see from behind for whatever reason. When you see his face, it's like the face of God. It just, like, you can't even see it, man. Oh my God. Okay, hold on. Let me, I want to see if it... Yeah, once it drops here, are we able to get a better view of him? Nope. He's just still a ghostly freaking figure. That's probably the best view of our boy we can get. I'm going to grab a quick screen. If somebody actually else wants to grab a quick screen of that. Peter McCain. There he is. Or maybe Minecraft version of Peter McCain. I'm not sure exactly what that would be, but that's actually a really, really sick find. Thanks for pointing out that out in chat, Justin R, and everybody else that was telling me about it. That is actually really, really freaking sick. Okay, and I assume he just disappears once Pap actually falls through. What is this, though? It's just some random looking meteorite. Is that the meteorite we have to get to upgrade the Pack-a-Punch, or what the hell is this? Whoa, okay, it must be, because there's 2 of them now. And they're floating, and then they disappear. And this one's red for whatever reason, so this must be the meteors. Yeah, there's the other ones. So they float up to the surface, and then... What? Oh, maybe that's just an effect. That might just be an effect, because now there's no more of them. And they're... Did you guys see that? Our Pack-a-Punch boy just freaking flew down like he was just at lightning speed. And I guess he's now inside the Pack-a-Punch. So Peter McCain is inside the spirit of the Pack-a-Punch from now on. That's where we know where his spirit will live on. So that's definitely a thing. Oh my God. I'm actually just really happy that we found that out. Because I don't think we would have been able to find that out if you guys didn't point that out to me. So thank you very much. Let's go ahead and overload the map now, shall we? Do that, we gotta just wait until Kino doors open. There we go. Now we should be good to go. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start down, and you guys can do this yourselves. You just gotta get into a generally confined location. So we're gonna start with this location here, change it to Omni, increase the lighting to as much as you can, and we're gonna work our way up. You want to kind of do, my strategy to get this is we're gonna do 2 or 3 along the wall at various different heights. Once we get that line set up, we're gonna start working our way backwards. Once we have enough lights set up, the game is gonna glitch out, it's gonna overload, and from there we should be able to deactivate all the barriers around the map. Deactivating all the barriers should let us go wherever we want. I think we hit it. No, we didn't hit it yet. Hold on. Gotta get it right here. There we go. Gotta go lower. Once all the barriers are deactivated, there we go. We hit it. Okay, hopefully it loads here. We'll see. Sometimes it just glitches out, but most of the time it tends to load now. I am that duck. Someone said in chat. Who was that? Protos V. Thank you. Thank you. Too much light. Yeah, man, it is very much light. As we're waiting for this to load up, guys, if you haven't hit that thumbs up button yet, definitely go ahead and do that now. Let's see if we can't get a little bit of a like spike going in chat and hit 300 thumbs up on this stream. That would be absolutely fantastic. If you are watching and haven't subscribed to the channel, definitely go ahead and do that. Steven Bruner, TS Spring, and Star-Lord, thanks for subscribing. Okay, so now we're here. Revelations, currently totally untextured, by the way. As you guys can see, we're waiting for the texture to load in. Actually, I want to zoom forward a little bit here. See if we can't catch the Apothecant while he's untextured. He looks freaking sick. Look at this. Look at this guy right here. We gotta get him before his textures load in. Look how cool that is, man. Look how cool that is. I freaking love this untextured guy. Like I grabbed some pictures of this earlier when I was getting the thumbnail for this stream. It's just like its own pap camo along the face. For whatever reason, the rest of it's regular, but now, okay, now its textures load in, so not as cool anymore. But that red-faced Apothicon is probably the best. Dominic, thanks for subscribing, my man. Okay, so in order to find the Pack-a-Punch or the boss fight location, I don't know why there's light over here. There usually isn't. That's kind of weird. We have to first go to Kino der Toten. You can see Kino in the distance there. So let's all go all the way over to Kino der Toten. By the way, guys, this is on PS4, so you can do this glitch that we're doing right now, or the glitched mode, in both PS4 and on Xbox One. So if you aren't on that, if you're on PC, unfortunately, I don't believe it works. Although you could give it a shot. You guys just got the patch too, so we gotta go way under the map so we avoid. There's one barrier there that we can hit. Look at the alien. Okay, well, we'll go look at the alien in a bit. I assume you mean our boy inside the pap room. Alright, so to get to the boss fight, what you gotta do, locate the Kino stage, which we're at right now. Oh wait, by the way, guys, if you can see down there, straight, you see that black boxes? Those are the teleporters. When you go through the teleporter in the Easter egg, that's actually where you're transported. But what I was gonna just quickly tell you guys is, if you haven't seen this Easter egg before, I think most people know this Easter egg. But if you haven't seen it before, we gotta go back out and around. Maybe we'll do it after. I'll show you the Kino der Toten Easter egg after. But again, in order to get to the boss fight, locate the Kino stage. Once you get there, you're right under the stage. You want to look straight down. Once you've done that, all you gotta do is press forward. Once you do that, boom, hit the boss fight. Bang on. Okay, so let's see if anything's changed. Everything looks to be normal from what I can see. How about the stony Apothicon friend? It doesn't have any collision on him, so that's pretty cool. It looks like he's all here. Yeah, he looks all complete, which is good. Anything else that we can notice? Nothing that I can see. This boss fight looks like it should, as far as I know. I think what we're gonna do next, guys, if we hit 500 thumbs up, we will travel to the moon of Revelations. And we can actually get all the way to the freaking moon. If we hit 500 thumbs up on the stream, we'll go over and head to Revelations, to the moon. So if you haven't hit the thumbs up button yet, definitely go ahead and do so. Maximus T, thanks for subscribing. Okay, let's go show you the Kino der Toten Easter egg. And we'll see if we can hit 500 once we're finished that, and maybe just go ahead and travel all the way to the moon. Check Twitter, posted possible DLC 2 info for IW Zombies. Yeah, I saw Lee Ross was posting some stuff there today. Alright, we want to get above the barrier, which I believe we are now, so... where's freaking the map, dude? I can't even notice it. It's so freaking bright. Here, we'll just travel back to here. Reorient ourselves. And we'll head over to the Kino der Toten Easter egg. By the way, guys, if you haven't seen the beginning of the stream, you thought you knew where Pap was. Here's Pap. What is this, by the way? What is this? Just like a random block. Okay. Okay. Let's head over to the Kino der Toten Easter egg. A little bit of bright, it'll be fine. We'll go back in just a minute. We're just heading over to the map. So you can kind of see this Easter egg when you're doing the wall run, as you guys can see over here. But on the wall, this is actually the actual Kino of Kino der Toten. So here's the actual kind of facade of the map. Here is the actual little posters. I can't believe this is all really well done in terms of being totally textured and things like that. You can see in the distance there, these are the actual posters from Black Ops. So we have Die Bismarck, we have Psycho on, we have Faust, and then another Bismarck. So really cool posters, and again, a straight call back to Black Ops 1. I love how well textured this is too. I wish like we could play in this portion of the map. We're getting really close to 500 thumbs up. Once we hit it, we'll go ahead and travel to the freaking moon, guys. We can get all the way up there. So if you haven't seen the moon before, definitely hit that thumbs up button, boys. Alright, let's quickly flash back to the character here. Zoom forward a little bit. I do want to check out the Minecraft man inside the Pack-a-Punch egg. I think that's basically what we can call it. Inside of this mode, once we actually have the barriers broken, which we do. If you guys aren't aware, we are playing on a glitched version of Black Ops 3, wherein all of the weapon values have been switched. So as you can see right now, this is our melee animation our melee animation. So we're in a melee animation with the unupgraded Death and Taxes that have been replacing the Arcade 5s. They don't even have the PAP camo. But when we go first person, we have the XM53. That doesn't make much sense, Dev. It doesn't. Ah, by the way, we just hit 500 thumbs up. Okay, boys, you want to see the moon? Well, let's go to the moon. Unlike Der Eisendrache, where heading to the moon was kind of a letdown, I know for sure that heading to the moon here in Revelations is not. So, let's see some moon hype in chat, boys. Spam the heck out of it as we quickly go inside the house. We'll do that after. Let's head to the moon of Revelations. Starting off from spawn, zip through here as we hit a barrier there, duh. And now we head on our journey. The thing about the moon here in Revelations, it is, I believe, actually a 3D texture, and it doesn't disappear like it does in the Giant. No, not in the Giant. I believe it's there in the Giant. It doesn't disappear like it does in Der Eisendrache. All right, let's see. Hold on. Let's see how high we are. Okay, you can see kind of the map down there. Everything gets shaded, blurred. Luckily, the moon keeps its blue color as we head to the moon. So that is the definitely appreciated on Treyarch's part. So while everything else is totally and utterly silhouetted, as we can see the map down there fading away, the moon is the only thing that remains colored. Moon DLC 5. Wouldn't that be so sick, guys, to be playing on Moon again in Black Ops 3? I can't freaking wait. Alright, we're definitely getting closer. As you can see, we're slowly approaching it. I also want to check out some of these asteroids that are flying around the actual moon itself. Alright, we're definitely getting closer. You guys can see down there. That is the whole of Revelations. That is all of Revelations down there. You can see kind of the textures, and these are all 2D textures on the side of the map, but let's keep on getting closer, boys, to the moon. If you guys haven't followed me on Twitter yet, it's linked down in the description. It's labeled as send memes here, so if you have any memes you want to send, Black Ops 3 memes, definitely hit me up. I'll be sure to include them in a future video or stream. Oh, we are getting really close, guys. Oh, man. I wonder if we can go behind it. I wonder if we can go behind it. All right, we're getting closer. We're getting closer. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. It is so freaking textured. And we're behind the moon. And into the freaking void. Where'd it go? Where'd the moon go? You guys see it? There it is. But wonder if we can get behind it. So obviously we can't get inside it. There's just a void. But we are like, this is the moon right up here. Map is all the way down there. Let's see if we can get behind the actual moon itself. We want to stay outside so we can see the actual moon texture and orient ourselves. It's a freaking moon, big blue firing ball. That it is gullible rocks. It is freaking huge. I do want to thank Levy Cooper and Sherry for subscribing to the channel. Thanks so much, guys. Appreciate you. It's a sun? It could be both. I don't even know if it is a sun, to be honest. It might just be like a, I don't know. We might be right actually thinking it's not a moon, it's a sun. That might actually be the more proper, scientifically correct term for it. Oh, we're hitting around the moon. Let's see where we're at. Okay, so we're going around right now. So if you guys can see, from our perspective, the front of the moon would be right here. So we're obviously heading around near the back of it. This is actually going to be pretty freaking sick. I can't wait to see if there's any secrets behind the actual moon itself. What is that in the distance? You guys see, that's like blue particles or something like that. I almost want to go check that out, but it's pretty freaking far away. Okay, let's make sure we're on the right track. Yeah, we definitely are. It's probably a portal. I don't know about that. I want to even check. Look at all that space debris and stuff over there. That looks so freaking cool. Ty Davis, what's up, dude? Ice God, Paul Funk, Kyler, thanks for dropping subscription, guys. Appreciate that. It's a star? Yeah, maybe even a star would be the right name for it. Oh, boys, we're getting near close. We're getting really close to being behind the freaking star or moon of Revelations, whatever you want to call it, or even sun. I think this is as far as anybody's ever gone on this map. Look, you can even see the point where the texture actually freaking breaks. That is actually sick. I am very surprised that this is a 3D object, though. Usually it isn't. So this is actually the debris field around it. if you guys can see this two-dimensional plane here. Let's get above it. Let's get above it and see what we can see. Oh, wow, it just disappears. So you can only see when you're under it. We're getting really, really close to being behind the moon here on Revelations. A weird purple spot. I don't remember seeing that in the actual map. Oh, we did it, boys. We can see where it breaks. We can see where it actually freaking breaks. This is as far as anybody's ever gone. Holy moly. Look at that. The dark side of the moon, ladies and gentlemen, here on Revelations, or the dark side of the sun, if there's such a thing. That is a freaking image right there. The end of the freaking Revelation sun. I've never been this far outside the map before. This look actually so sick. You can see Revelations down there peeking out in the distance. We are very freaking far away. And there you go, guys. The sun of Revelations. Holy hell, that's actually been really sick. Let's snap back to reality. Oop, there goes gravity. I think we're actually in Horizon Rock. Nope, no, okay, no, we still have gravity. We're gonna hit that up. I do want to check out Minecraft Man. If you guys aren't aware, we found a Minecraft Man within the Pack-a-Punch location here on Revelations. We gotta fast forward until we get the Pack-a-Punch location. You guys will see we found Mr. Minecraft Man. I don't think anybody's actually noticed this before, so if you haven't grabbed a screenshot when we actually do get there, definitely do go ahead and do that. I'm excited to see what he looks like here. We also have the braked barriers, so we can kind of go around the Pack-a-Punch location a little bit more without having to worry about running into various barriers that were there before. Dark side of the moon. It definitely was the dark side of the moon, man. Legend Queen made a new video, and at the end of it, she put a link on screen that led to a video about the moon. By the way, guys, that right there is the thumbnail where we were shooting XM53s. If you haven't seen it before, you can head back earlier in the stream, or when I upload it later, and you can check it out. But anyways, yeah, Glitching Queen has been teasing that various DLC 5 maps at the end of her video, right? So before she made a video saying, I heard from a source that in DLC 5 we'll get Origins, we'll get Mob of the Dead, we'll get Ascension and Moon all remastered. Now, she tends to be a pretty credible source. It's known that she does have some contacts within the industry and within Treyarch. At the end of her videos, she's been putting little teasers to various maps that should be in DLC 5 if it exists. She put on a teaser for Mob of the Dead, she put a teaser for Origins, and in the last video, she put a tiny URL that linked to a space stream of the moon. She seems to know something that we don't. And I can't really talk too much about it, but she might be onto something, guys. She might be onto something. But like I said, I'm remaining neutral so far, man. I'm remaining neutral. I do want to do a brief survey. By the way, we're right here. So we can go third person now. Let's go back a little bit. I do want to know, before we check out the Minecraft Man, if he's there. Oh, he's there. You can see him. I do want to know your guys' opinion in chat right now. 1, if you think DLC 5 is real. 2, if you think it's not. 3, if you're remaining neutral. Actually, 0 if you're remaining neutral. That seems to be fair. 1, DLC 5 exists. 2, DLC 5 does not exist. 0, I'm remaining neutral on the issue. Spam whichever you believe. I'm going to be taking a look at the chat and see who comes up ahead. Oh, there he is, guys. He's beautiful. He's beautiful. Minecraft Man in Black Ops 3 Zombies. Oh man, this is actually the best. This is the best version of him I've seen so far. Definitely the best version of him I've seen so far. We can't get to this. You can almost see him better once you glitch through the end here. We go closer to him. He turns into the face of God, and he just gets so freaking bright. I'm looking in chat right now, though. I'm seeing a lot of 1s and a lot of 0s. Not a lot of people believe it's not going to happen. A lot of people are remaining neutral on the issue. Very interesting. Yeah, I'm personally a 0 right now. I'm not 100% sure either way. There's definitely credible evidence for both sides, but we have the Minecraft Man here in Revelations. I love this. I can't believe we found this. Thanks for chat for pointing this out, by the way. Guys, we're just getting near 600 thumbs up on the stream. If you haven't smashed that like button, definitely go ahead and do so. I'd appreciate that out of you. Alright, so there you have it. Minecraft Man in the flesh, or in the block, whatever you prefer. I don't know why he's here, man. It makes, and also Pack-a-Punch is just has just spontaneously disappeared. I don't know where Pack-a-Punch has gone to, but we're just left with Mr. Minecraft Man. So that's curious. That's curious. Let's quickly see if anything else is here, because I know you guys pointed this out to me beforehand. I want to see if anything else is spawned in or something like that. You guys can actually look down into the zombie spawn if you can see. That's where they spawn in, way in the back there. Tucker Chambers, Grand Reaper Gaming, The Boney Kid. Thanks for dropping subscriptions. Alright, so there is the Minecraft Man in the flesh. Let's quickly zoom forward. Back in Varuk, I do want to do a quick check here in Varuk too. I didn't really do a good thorough check to see if there's any triggers or anything like we saw in Horizon Drac that might be related to a new Easter egg of some kind. As you guys can see in the distance, zoom out, the MG42 Easter egg here in the fountain. If you guys haven't seen my top 10 Easter eggs in Black Ops 3 that you might have missed video, this was included and explained. So if you don't know what this is referring to, definitely go ahead, go on the channel and check it out. Hey bro, I just liked. Samuel, thanks so much, man. Appreciate you. Well, there's just water here? Yeah, just water. Okay, okay. I do want to head in over here though. Let's see. We're looking for any kind of artifacting and things like that. Maybe even one more Minecraft Man or something. Looking in there, doesn't seem like I can see really anything of significance. All dead. That is a very, very sad bit of writing. Alright, so nothing that I can see so far. I think the Keeper Protector might be glitched if he actually spawns in. I don't think we're going to let him spawn in though. Fabled KN44, as you guys can see, if you guys can get a perspective on that, the chalk drawings aren't actually on the wall. There's actually a little bit of space, if you guys can see, between the wall and the chalk drawing. You might be able to see that in this perspective of this shot. The chalk drawings aren't on the wall, they're floating right before the wall. And again, that's the power of Dr. Monty. WWE Superfan, Nate Forrest, thanks for, or Nate Forrest, thanks for dropping subscriptions, guys. Zoom forward a little bit more here. Go in the house. Actually, yes, that's what I did want to do. Up and away, boys. Let's see some house spam in chat, guys. If you didn't know, this is one of those other, like, not very known Easter eggs within Revelations, is that the house within Revelations is fully modeled at its basic level, okay? So let's go ahead and check out the house. As you guys can see, let's do a little, we gotta get over this barrier. Let's walk up these steps. Oh man, it'd be so sick if the full house would be playable, don't you think? There's the house. If you guys don't know, there's Samantha's room right in there. That's obviously where you teleport for the Easter egg, but let's take a quick peek around the exterior. Little outhouse. Anything in the outhouse? Not that I can see. Nice little garden and an archway. But are you guys ready to go inside the house itself? Ready? Set. Here we go. Alright, so entering the house, as you guys can see. Let me quickly light it up here. That's good enough. This is actually an area from the intro cutscene. So this whole area is modeled just like the full house is completed. You can see the pillars are there. Everything is here just like it would be if the house was entirely freaking playable. Zolag MC, thanks for dropping a subscription, man. But did you know the full house is also textured, including the basement where the teleporter is located? Unfortunately, the teleporter itself isn't there. But taking a look, the whole area itself is actually fully made. Just like we were getting ready to play down here if the house was made available. This is obviously where the stairs would be. The stairs would go straight up. This is where Nikolai opens, like child Nikolai in the cutscene, opens up the door and walks out. Also, we can see the upstairs is made just like it should be. This is where the stairs would be, right? So we go all the way up the stairs. We got a little bit of hallway this way. Nothing really of interest. Obviously some more untextured rooms and things like that. But if we go down this hallway, you can see the door. Here, let me actually delete this one. It makes it worse. The door to Samantha's room is there. It actually is modeled in like it should be if the map was playable. Around this corner, nothing to really see. So ladies and gentlemen, this has been your glitched version of Revelations. I hope you enjoyed this stream. If you did, remember to leave it a thumbs up button. Before I head out, I just want to thank you guys so much for coming out to the stream today. Had an awesome video uploaded earlier today. If you haven't seen it, definitely go ahead and check it out. Thank you again for 115k subscribers, guys. This has been a lot of fun to do. I can't wait for my next stream this weekend when we go ahead and explore outside the map of Zetsubo no Shima. I can't wait till we do it. Hopefully you guys will be there. Can't wait to see you Saturday sometime around 2:30 to 3 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. Thank you so much for coming out to the stream today, guys, and I'll see you with another Zombies news video tomorrow.